We'll go ahead and just kind of kick it off. I'm going to hand it over really quick to Jared from ABC, just to, for him to explain, who ABC is, and I'll let him and explain it better.
All right, yeah, thanks you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jared Malone. Like I said before, I'm the Membership Development Manager at ABC of Western Washington. For those of you that don't know, Associated Builders and Contractors is a national construction trade association with 69 independently run chapters across the U.S. We are ABC of Western Washington here. We have over 320 members made up of general contractors, contractors, suppliers, industry professionals like yourself, both union and open shop, who are united in the beliefs that projects should be awarded to the lowest responsible bidder for owners, contractors of choice, regardless of labor affiliation. So that's kind of what we're about. Some of the things we offer are safety training, leadership training, networking events, and much more. If you'd like to learn more about ABC and how you can join, feel free to reach out to me. And then lastly, I would like to invite you all to our ABC Builder Chat this Thursday at 11 a.m. Builder Chat is an open forum we created this spring in response to all the social distancing and changing rules and guidelines. It's a forum that's moderated by Arcade Wayfinding, and it brings together ABC members and guests from various different segments of the construction industry to give each other advice, make connections, or ask questions. And Jess will post a link to that chat so you can register in the chat. And thanks for your time, and I'll pass it back to you to get going.
Awesome. Thanks, Jared. So throughout this presentation, I'm really just going to cover a lot of high-level stuff and just keep it at that level for the most part. I'm trying not to get too much in the weeds of things. But if you have any questions, I have some time at the end of the presentation. If you guys have any questions about any of the products or things that you see in this presentation. But since we were kind of strapped on time, we'll go ahead and just kick it off really quick. So to start with, Milwaukee as a company as a whole and what we've been doing in the realm of safety and innovation, I really want to just take a quick step back and let you guys know and go over Milwaukee's history throughout the years and where we really started. Milwaukee Tool, of course, you guys know, started over in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And when they first started back in 1924, they were one of the few tool manufacturers that partnered up with industry leaders such as Henry Ford to make power tools for the industrial industry. So one of them was the first hole drill, essentially. They called it a hole shooter. And since then, we progressed and started making other tools for industry, such as the bandsaw, circular saw, and of course the sawzall, which is everyone kind of knows us for, and our right angle drills. As we've evolved in our technology throughout the decades, going from our corded technology platforms into our cordless, where we really hit our mark and our stride was back in 2010. In 2005, we did come out with our first battery platform, our 28-volt system that we learned a lot from and we grew from, and which evolved into our M18 system that you see out today. So with battery technology, we actually came up with the patent and invented the lithium-ion battery pack construction platform that other tool manufacturers are using today. And since then, when we launched our line of M18 tools, we had the mentality and thought that, hey, we don't want to leave any customers behind when it comes to these battery platforms. So we want to make a connected system of tools that integrate our motor technology, our battery technology, and also our electronics technology into one to make a complete system. So now we have our M18 platform for our industrial grade commercial use tools, our M12 platform that also works in commercial and industrial settings for trade specific tools that is dialed in to be a little bit more compact, but also give you the same amount of power as you would expect an 18-volt battery could give you. And from there, we really started to entrench ourselves into the trades, specifically plumbing, electrical, mechanical, and HVAC trades with our tools and our innovation, and trying to be really specific in what tools we made for the trades. And since then, we've grown a plethora of tools, over 200, that covers everybody from HVAC to electrical contractors to plumbing, general contractors, and more. And one of the things that really has helped us be leaders in innovation within our industry is our dedication to the trades. So not only are we making tools that the industries are using from every single different trade, but we're also supporting them on a national and local level too. When we talk about safety and innovation within our platform, and what crosses our mind when our product team and our marketing team comes up with products to launch commercially for our users to purchase, we really try to take a look at the 7 pillars of safety and how that ties in to what you guys experience out in the field. So trying to help eliminate or reduce the amount of silicosis there is with our dust extraction tools. We are trying to reduce and eliminate the amount of vibration and noise that our users experience through our anti-vibration system and through our surge technology, which reduces the decibel count to a fraction of what a normal impact would, and also increasing the ergonomics of our tools, making it easier to handle, so then you get less muscle tension as you're holding the tool and using the tool itself. We also take a look at safety and technology in acute injuries as well. So we've incorporated a lot of rapid stop or e-clutch systems within our tools to stop the tool completely. That way it does not harm our user out in the field. And of course, to really decrease and eliminate the amount of trip hazards that are on the job site by increasing the visibility of our users through our lighting platforms on our personal lighting level, as well as our task and area lighting level as well. And then, of course, with our new MX fuel system and with our battery platform in general, we're trying to really cut down and eliminate the amount of emissions that is produced on the job site from those heavy equipment tools, such as generators, cutoff saws, big tower lights, chainsaws, you name it. We're trying to eliminate that aspect of emissions from the job site. And then to really encompass it all, last year we launched our personal protective equipment line of hard hats, tool lanyards, as well as safety glasses, respirators, which unfortunately we don't have any in stock right now due to COVID, hearing protection, and high-vis vests to really encapsulate everything when it comes to safety and innovation. And when we took a look at that category specifically, we had to work really hard to try to think how we can innovate in that area, because in the PPE realm, it's kind of hard to innovate. There's a lot of people that are making really innovative strides to make those products better, and we're doing our part in trying to work with our users to see where the most frustration is and where we can come and provide a solution for you guys. Some of the things that we saw on the field when it comes to PPE specifically, when it came to hard hats, is you'll have guys out there with just all sorts of straps and clips on their hard hats. I mean, you see that this gentleman in the front right zip ties some of his things on his hard hat with safety vests. You'll often experience where those pockets they'll break underneath or they'll tear. You'll see that those safety glasses that you use on the job site, in the field. Those that are, your dollar glasses or the least expensive ones, they'll typically mar up faster. They'll not be anti-fog, and they won't last as long. So we're trying to make products that the employees, your employees, and those people in the field, when they use them, they want to reuse again. It's durable, and that it also looks good too. So what we've been doing the past 10 years from the time that we launched M18 is to also look at how we can incorporate safety controls at every level on the hierarchy of controls for our users, from elimination all the way down to our last line of defense of PPE. Where can we come in with our products and innovative technology to help those in the field and help your company be more safe and be more productive? So when we're looking at the Milwaukee platform and Milwaukee Tools in total, we're able to really provide our users with a whole complete system of tools to help eliminate risks all the way down to providing the personal protective equipment that those guys use out in the field that are going to last and that are going to be functional and that are going to make them want to take care of the product too. Another thing that we've been doing the past decade really is to partner up when it comes to health and safety. We not only are able to provide the solutions to decrease the risk of injuries out in the field, but we're also partnering up with, on a national level, with groups like NECA, SMACNA, MCAA, PHCC, ABC, and AGC. So not only are we national sponsors and participants in the chapter on the national level, but locally we also help and give support to these local chapters as well. We also host health and safety events every single year. We bring out safety directors and those that want to learn more and see what we're doing over to our corporate headquarters. We host and conduct thousands and thousands of hours of OSHA training on dust silicosis to local JATCs throughout the state of Washington as well as throughout the nation. Every single market and city, their local chapter has a Milwaukee representative that supports not only the electrical and plumbing JATCs, but now, as of this year, we're also supporting the local UBCs and also non-union trades as well. So for our innovation, we talk about what really separates us from our competition and other tool providers out there. It's really the synergistic system that we have between our battery technology and our power tool. And when we're talking about what makes our battery platform better than others, I can really just break it down to three parts. It's really our battery cells themselves. We use the best, highest quality battery cells that we can get. We work very closely with the battery manufacturers to get the best cells we can for our pack construction. We also integrate a lot of the most intelligent electronics that we can within our battery platform, so then it talks to the motor on being able to use the whole entire cell before it dies. So our red lithium technology is a part of our fuel system. So when you see a Milwaukee fuel system, it incorporates our battery technology, our RedLink intelligence microchips, as well as our pack construction and how we actually build the batteries. All these batteries go through a 24-hour shower test as well. So when you have a battery out in the rain or it gets wet, as long as you leave it out to dry for over 24 hours, then it'll be able to be reused again. And also it comes with our 3-year warranty too. One other part of the system that really makes us different is our dedication to making our own motors ourselves. So we have the biggest line of power state brushless motors within our fuel platform. And what that means is that we use the most copper within our motors to give our users and give the tool the most power that we can achieve within that compact size. And then lastly, within our electronics, we use different components in this technology to help increase the life of the electronics, as well as the power and the ability to process heat and also handle power. So our processors are able to process what's going on 40% faster than what's currently out there. Our heat sinks are able to reduce the heat from our motors and batteries 50% better. And then we're able to handle that heat overall a lot better too. All that to say is encompassing is part of our fuel. So it's really our battery technology, our power state brushless motor, as well as our Red Lake Intelligence microchips that really make our system what it is today. And from that, we're also able to build on better batteries for our users and offer them 15 amp up to 15 amp corded power through our high output batteries. So all the batteries that you see here that have this gray logo that says high output, it's able to produce 50% more power and runs 50% cooler than our previous batteries in our last generation. This kind of just shows the high output advancements of really how we're able to do this through our upgraded battery cell to our upgraded pack construction and our upgraded electronics as well. We're able to supercharge these batteries and allow them to even be charged within an hour using our rapid charging system. For our innovations, when it comes to, when we're talking about drilling and driving solutions, what we've been doing is trying to make sure, one, we never leave a user behind. So we're going to continue to invest in our M18 platform and not change the system. So then it's able to incorporate as many tools as possible. This slide deck is a little old. This should say 200 plus now system tools. And our M18 system is really driven with our technology, our dedication to the core trades, and our ability to use the system and battery platform with all of our different tools that we do have and offer. And within those family of drilling and driving selections, what we're trying to do is not only cut the cord when it comes to the electrical cord, but also cut the hydraulic cord that we see out with some of the impacts that we see out in the field as well. So our line of, we have the biggest line of impacts for driving and drilling than anyone out there currently. And we're coming out with these new technologies to incorporate these giant motors and battery technology into one to be able to provide our users with a 1-inch D-handle or 1-inch pistol grip impact for those really heavy-duty situations when you're trying to drill and drive using these tools. Now we're able to not only cut the electrical cord, but even the guys over at the BNSF railroads, they're able to help reduce and cut the hydraulic cord where they're used to running these hydraulic lines to their impacts. Now they're able to go on a battery platform and not lug a giant hydraulic pump around. Within our system also, like I was saying before, we have a huge line that helps reduce the amount of injuries out in the field from our braking tools, from our circular saws to our sawzalls, and also our grinders as well. So we're able to incorporate that rapid stop, that quick stop technology within our tools. We're also looking to replace some of the 15 amp corded power tools that you normally would see as well within the circular saw category with our metal cutting circular saw. So now we're able to provide a corded solution or cordless solution, which used to be a corded solution this year through our 8-inch metal cutting circular saw. This is just another slide to kind of show you our breadth of line of different tools we offer within the platform, from nailers to right angle drills, our charging system, and the high output batteries that are used within our system as well. And then when we talked about being trade specific, we really worked with the NECA Association and electrical contractors in the past decade to see where we can incorporate our force logic technology to make their lives easier, and to also to get more consistent and safer and accurate cuts, crimps, and punches for what they do out in the field. So now we're able to offer a whole family of different tools working on our platforms that are able to give you the most ergonomic, the safest, most precise cuts, crimps, and punches within what you guys do out in the field constantly. Within our battery platform, we also incorporate a lot of different products, such as within our lighting category, to really help be that whole system solutions provider for the job site. So we're able to offer not only task lighting, but also personal and site lighting as well. So within our range of battery platforms, we're able to really create a system and have a product line that is suited for every single task for each individual, to light up the site and also to light up the area as well. So this is just a quick snapshot of our family of lighting tools. We offer a wide variety, from our tower lights to our area lights to our site lighting as well. And our site lighting is something that is really, really cool. I want to just kind of go back to this. The site lighting over here on the right, this light actually is able to reduce the amount of the normal LED and halogen lights that has normally been used in site lighting by being able to provide a more directional light down. So when you actually use our light, it's actually sometimes a 3-in-1 to 2-in-1 replacement for the halogen lights that you use, that you'll see on the field, reducing your cost, and also you're able to maintenance this a lot easier since it is LED. There's no cost of ownership to this except for initial purchase. And then just kind of also going into our lighting solutions, this is just a little snapshot of our different categories of lighting solutions as well. And then not only are we able to provide the tools out in the field, but we've taken the same approach within our ability to innovate into our storage solutions as well. So now over the past few years, since we launched our pack-out system, we've seen a huge success and reviews with our system, and how we're able to make our pack-out modular, stackable storage system for our end users. And now we have the widest breadth of line for our pack-out system and storage systems as well. It's really cool that we're able to integrate different boxes on top of this to be able to make going in and out of the job a lot faster. And when you're able to go in and out within the job and pack in and pack out a lot faster, you're going to be more profitable. And we've seen a lot of use within this system within our electrical, plumbing, and HVAC users as well, where they're setting up their whole vans with our pack-out system. So then their installers and their technicians can really be efficient when it comes to organizing what they need, taking the stuff that they do need out to the job, and then using that and then taking it back very quickly. And then we also offer a wide breadth of accessories. I think everyone here probably knows about our Sawzall, but we've also incorporated our same steel technology and carbide technology within our circular saw category and also hole saw category too. So there are carbide tip versions of every single type of accessory that you would want to use out in the field, from our mass-con accessories to our cutting and drilling accessories as well. And the great thing is all of our accessories here, our Sawzall blades and circular saws and hole saws, they're actually made in the United States, which is awesome. And then another part of our system that we've also invested a lot of time and energy in is our One Key Solutions tool tracking, managing, and customizing software. It's an app that you can download on your phone, on your laptop, and use it on not only a personal level but also a commercial level when you're looking to do tool inventory, tracking of your tools. And we have over 50 different tools and also devices that are able to integrate with this system. It makes tracking and managing your tools within your company a lot safer, a lot quicker, and also a lot more accurate too. And what this software is able to do for our users is not only track it and to see what, who has it and where, but we're also able to set up a geofence now within our software. So within our app, not only can you track the tools that you have, but if you want to be notified if a tool is seen outside of the job site that you're working on, or that a job site is working on, and you have a bunch of tools logged in, put into this area, it'll notify you where that tool was last seen outside of the perimeter and give you a notification of such. That way you get a little bit more of time of understanding of where that tool went, and you're able to respond a lot quicker. Now, this isn't a foolproof system. It's not GPS by any means, but it is a great deterrent for theft, not only for external theft, but also internal theft. When users have it in their minds and people have it in their minds that, these tools are being tracked and managed through our technology, they're less likely to, want to take those tools out of the job site. Another thing that I'm really excited to tell everyone is that our Milwaukee One Key software has integrated with Procore. So if you guys use Procore out in the field, if your project manager, superintendents use Procore, you guys print out a daily sheet of what's going on within that day, and have that report be printed in the morning. Our One Key system now links up to your Procore account and is able to tell you the status of all the tools within your job site, which is really awesome. And it's super simple to do. We are able to import the One Key tools that you have logged in to your system and account. We tie it to your Procore account, and then you're able to print a daily log of what is going on with your tools, and who has it, where it's at, all of that, which is really awesome. If you guys want any help with that, setting it up, feel free to reach out to me. I can definitely help with that as well. And within our One Key family of tools, we've incorporated this technology not only in our drills and our drivers, which are widely popular, but also our impacts and some of our heavier, more expensive tools, heavy-duty tools as well, such as our 9-inch cutoff saw, our rotary hammers, sawzalls, our lights, and of course our Force Logic line of tools. And if you don't have you want to tag something that's not Milwaukee, keep in mind this one key system works with any tool brand, so you're able to import and export any brand of tool into this software, and you're able to use our Milwaukee pucks to tag any large equipment as well. When it comes to hand tools, what we're trying to do in this category is to really provide something of more value than what's currently out there. So when we took a look at, a lot of people's hand tools out in the field, people have a mishmash of pretty much every single different brand, and it can get a little confusing. And also, it's hard to innovate in this area. And what we've tried to do is avoid the lick and stick approach. So we're not trying to just come out with a product that looks exactly the same, that works exactly the same, but we're trying to do at least a little something to innovate within our hand tool category areas to help bring more value to those that are using it. And that has really shown through. And we've been able to, through our innovation, we've been awarded Pro Tool Innovation Awards throughout the years with some of our hand tool and storage systems that we've created. And since we started our hand tool category back in the early about a decade ago, we've grown these categories into over 800 plus tools now in 2020 that really helps encompass every single trade out there. And then lastly, our newest innovation in MX Fuel, what we've seen a lot is those larger heavy equipment tools that you'll see on the field. There's a lot of frustrations coming from those that are using it. So for example, those that are working in the plumbing industry, when we're talking about those drum machines, those are really heavy, and it's hard for people to bring it up and down the stairs. When it comes to generators, there's a lot of mixing of gas and oil. There's a lot of emissions. It's messy. When it comes to your breakers and jackhammers, it's very noisy. There's a lot of vibration. And when it comes to the portable lights as well, those giant tower lights, they're really bulky and not very light to move around. And then for cutoff saws, we've seen that it's hard to start the cutoff saw sometimes if it's a cold day, and then you also have the risk of mixing the portions of oil and fuel as well. So we've now come out with a light-duty equipment battery platform. Now this platform is not going to in any way affect our M18 or M12 line of tools. It's really meant to tackle the tools that require way more sustained power, way more power to be able to power the tool for those applications. There's just absolutely no way to power cutoff saws or jackhammers or generators or core drills with those small batteries. So with MX Fuel, now we're able to give you the performance and the power to do these tasks with these tools with no emissions and with a system-wide capability and interchangeability of our batteries as well. So this year we're launching our portable power generator over here that is able to give you up to a tank of gas of performance. We've launched our core drill that has our e-clutch system to help reduce injuries and to be portable and cut the cord. Our new tower light to be able to be more portable and provide you up to 10 hours of lighting of 27,000 lumens of light. Our MX Fuel breaker that's able to provide you up to 2 tons of braking power on one charge of battery. our MX Fuel cutoff saw that's able to provide up to 6 foot, 5 inches deep of concrete cutting, or over 50 pieces of PVC cutting, or 8 cuts within ductile iron. And then for the drum machine, we're able to provide a solution that has a power tread system. So there's an electronic belt that powers the drum machine and the pulley system to be able to load and unload and bring the unit up and down stairs a lot safer and with a lot less strenuous force on the body. So that is so some of the new products that are launching. Some of the products that have launched now, our cutoff saw and our breaker and core drill, launched this half of the year. And then the drum machine and light, as well as the portable power generator, are launching in this back half of 2020. That's all. That's it for what I have for you guys today.